How to learn anything fast. In a world where everything is constantly changing year after year, learning the skills that come with those changes is a must if you want to stay relevant up to date. Since information is more than ever available through the internet, it's easier now to get instant access to all the data related to whatever skill you want to get. But there is a problem. Research has shown that we need at least 10,000 hours of practice to learn a new skill. So, since most of us are very busy every day, it seems impossible for us to acquire any desired skill, even though we have the willpower. Let's face it, 10,000 hours is a huge amount of time. It's literally 5 years of an average 9-to-5 job. We don't have those free hours to be focused on that particular skill. But although that seems to be an unhappy situation, there is a way to get that skill in less time and without any struggle. In other words, there is a way to learn anything faster. Let me explain. Like I said before, the 10,000 hours are required particularly to be an expert. It's the average amount of time you need to get to the top. Since becoming an expert at something is a matter of long-term practice, the time required to be just good at it is shorter. In this video, I will show you 3 ways to learn anything faster and become pretty good at it. Let's get started. Number 1. Put your focus on the most important. Most of the time, when it comes to learning a new skill, many people just get tons of books and pretend they will be competent just by reading those books. They stay stuck in the reading process, while avoiding by all means the practice side of the learning process. This kind of behavior is what we can call the disguised procrastination. We all know that it's very uncomfortable to get out of our comfort zone, so instead of going straight forward and embracing all the stuff, we just get some books and spend most of our time reading about the topic without doing anything else. In fact, we are just afraid to get totally involved in the practice side and face any potential struggle that may come. Since it's a normal human behavior, you don't need to worry about that and think you're never going to do it. I will be honest with you. Our body is naturally against any change that may happen through our routine. That's a scientific phenomenon that everyone feels every day. But the good news is that you can overcome that feeling and put your focus on the right work. I'm not saying that reading some books is bad. It's very important to get some basic theoretical knowledge before getting your foot into the game. But don't stay only in the books. With a little bit of willpower and discipline, you can overcome your disguised procrastination tendency and put your focus more into the practice. A very useful law called Pareto's Law, or the 80-20 law, which says that 80% of consequences come from 20% of the causes. So you have to commit to work on the 20% of the knowledge and know-how related to your desired skill, and you will get 80% of your desired result. That's how you go faster. Number 2. Remove all distractions. Distractions are among the most productivity killers since the access to entertainment is more than ever available to everyone. Our world is now full of TV shows, films and series that often prevent us from focusing on our work. Whenever you try to do something, there is always a social media notification, a new series on Netflix, or a video game that will hit your focus and throw your mind away. We are living in an era where people are becoming extreme consumers day by day. We are constantly consuming instead of creating. Hence, creativity is at its lowest point. And to make matters worse, our brain and body really like that kind of situation. Let's be honest with ourselves. We all know that we feel better and more comfortable when we are watching a movie or playing a video game rather than learning a new skill that will help us achieve our dream. That's the way it is, and this is a truth that we all know. So, what can be done to reverse the situation and spend our time working to get that new skill instead of watching TV? To get to that point, you will have to get disciplined and win that war against yourself. You have to set your priority and act accordingly. I'm not saying you have to stop enjoying entertaining activities. Just take time for each activity and give 100% of yourself when you're working. Every time you feel some kind of weakness while you are just getting started with a new session of work, think about the goal you want to reach, the person you want to become. Take some fresh air and start right away. Number 3. Repetition. When it comes to learning a new skill, Repetition is by far the only way to get significant results. With repetition, you get better, you get experience, you get the know-how that will make you an expert. We often see professionals doing difficult tasks without any effort and in a shorter period of time. When you are seeing them performing, you may think it's easy to do since they are very comfortable while doing it, but it's not. They spent years of working, experiencing, and practicing to make it easy. Nothing can replace the expertise you get with repetition. So, to get the new ability you are looking for, you will have to repeat the actions required multiple times. For example, let's say you want to be a public speaker. You want to be comfortable while you are expressing yourself in front of a public audience. To reach that goal, you can practice by starting speaking in front of people whenever you have the opportunity. Whether it's at school, in your church, in local events, find a way to constantly put yourself in situations where you will have to express yourself in public. Your first experience will probably be bad. You will probably find your hands shaking every time you take the mic. You might feel that your heart is about to explode and get out of your chest, but you will get better day by day. Practice makes perfect. The more you repeat the task, the more you will be good at it. Think about the top performers in the world: Michael Jordan, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Muhammad Ali, and other legends. They have been doing their stuff for years, and that's the reason why they are so good at it. So if you want to master a new skill, practice it multiple times and the results will show up. As we have seen before, learning a new skill fast can be easier than we think. All it takes is a little bit of determination, discipline, and willpower. If you follow the steps provided before, you will learn whatever you want in the shortest time possible. Remember, first you have to focus on the most important thing. Then you will have to remove all distractions and repeat the stuff multiple times. The world is growing so fast. A skill or a strategy that does well today may be irrelevant and outdated tomorrow. So, it's very important to get the ability to learn fast. If you master the strategy provided through this video, you can be sure to have a real proven method to learn anything fast. Hit the like button if you found this video useful. Consider subscribing if you are a new viewer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.